All right, so we've got Luca's harness on, and I put his collar on as well because he's got to get used to not being naked all the time. He's got to get used to wearing clothes. So he's got his little balance harness on, and he's got his big boy collar on. And I've got his leash here in my hand and a treat bag. And what we're gonna do is, I'm not gonna hold the leash, but I am going to attach it to him, and we're just gonna, I have treats, high value treats. I'm gonna attach it, hold on, sit, sit, no, sit, Luca, sit. I'm gonna attach the leash and just have Luca walk next to me, and I'm not gonna use the word heel, just because I don't care to use that word for whatever reason. I just like a more, I don't know, a less formal heel. So I just say let's go, which just means I want the dog to walk at my side, but it's not like, oh my God, you have to be like right in alignment with my heels or whatever. So I'm attaching this clip to the front. Actually, I think I'm gonna attach it to the back just because that way he's not gonna trip over it probably. I'm just gonna let him drag it. And all I wanna do, and for right now, is communicate to him that when he is walking, that when I say let's go, and he comes right to my side, let's go, yes. That when he's in this spot and walking alongside me, that he's going to get treats when he's in this area, which we call the sweet spot. So this is doing a couple different things. It's conditioning him to feel good about his harness because he's getting really high value treats since I put the harness on him, and it's just getting him, reinforcing him for walking next to me. So, okay, ready? Let's go. And that's why chewy treats are the best, because if you have crunchy ones, they have to stop and crunch on them. So I do have mostly chewy treats in here, but okay, ready? Let's go. Now notice when he gets, if you can still see, this is tricky to film, but when he gets up ahead of me like this, you don't want to like then give the treat out in front of you. You want to give the treat at your side or even a little bit behind you, because you want them to be rewarded in the spot that you want them. You don't want them just like cutting in front of you to get the treats. And of course, if I had a belt loop, I could actually hook this on and that might be easier, but I'm holding on to it. And again, the goal here is not to have to treat your dog forever while they're walking. The walk itself is a treat. This is just to get him used to wearing his harness and being in a specific location at my side. Okay, let's go. And notice I'm not releasing the treat when he's jumping up for it, because what I want to reward is him just walking right along at my side. And that's kind of my rule of thumb anyway. If I'm working with treats, I never actually release the reward to him when he's all bonkers and jumping around and trying to grab at it. So even if he's just earned it, I wait until he's calmer and not trying to get it before I give it to him. Okay, let's go. We'll make a different turn this way. Yes. Stay with me at that turn, so that's where I release the treat. Let's go. No, let's go. No. See, so I definitely don't want him to think that the game here is that he just jumps and grabs the treat out of my hand. I want him to know he's being rewarded for his behavior, not just jump and see how many treats you can snag out of my hand. Let's go. And I'm also rewarding him for sticking with me when I turn corners and things like that. That way dog gets used to paying attention to you and where you're going. And anyway, this video is already almost 5 minutes, so I think we'll cut it there, but we'll work on some more leash stuff, maybe live here pretty soon. So hope that was informative. Hope you could see and hear okay, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.